guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber Foster Kyuujin Cosplay, and today we are back again with Hunter x Hunter, episode 139.
Yes, last episode, Kiriwa went back home and we learned about a sibling of his with a very creepy ability.
Yeah.
So creepy, in fact, that the family is saying like, no, I mean, that sibling is better off locked up somewhere, and it's an it, not a she or he. The translation last episode was doing both. He and she, so we're not sure. Like, people have told us that Killua only has brothers, so I'm suspecting it's a brother. I'm gonna try and hear if
we're gonna get confused and call both names, I guess.
I kept saying she last episode, so sorry about that. But
it looked like a she.
In any case, the ability is basically the kid is gonna make demands, requests. So if she makes 3 requests and you say yes to all 3. She's gonna grant you 1 wish. The bigger the wish, the bigger the request after.
And if you don't
give the request,
you and the person that you love are gonna die.
Or I mean, a bunch of people, depending on the bigger the how big the request is. Because like someone once wished to be a millionaire, got a bunch of money. And then the requests after were like, give me your liver, give me your brain and stuff like.
You can't say spine and give me your brain.
You can't say yes to that, so that was no. And then like more than 75 people died. They don't really know how many. But
maybe the bigger the request, the more the many people are gonna die. Like you and the people that you love, not just the one that you love. You know.
That's what I just said. I just said that. In any case, so they locked her up, or they locked him, he, her, whatever, up, and Kiriwa was like close to that sibling before, and he thinks that maybe because of the needle and the manipulation, he allowed that to happen. Like he was fine with it, but now he's not fine with it. He's like, first of all, I kind of need the wish to save Gon.
Yeah.
But then that's gonna lead to a fucking big consequence after, for sure, because it's not a small wish.
It is a pretty big wish.
Yes. And then there's also the fact that he doesn't really want to leave his sibling locked up like this anymore. So hopefully we can understand the ability, control the ability, and allow that kid to live in society. Again, that would be great. But we'll see. And meanwhile, the Zodiacs are still, fighting over the procedures. People don't show up to vote, so the conditions are never met. Mm-hmm. And the rat...
Pariston?
Yes. Pariston? Anyway, him. He desperately wants to be chairman, so he wants to twist the rules a little bit so that, of course, his amount of votes becomes the majority. He's the number 1, but he doesn't have a majority yet.
So they need to go again at it and again and again and again.
But his attempts at controlling the whole thing are obvious, yet there's something to do here, and whenever someone calls him out on what he's saying or doing, he has a good way. He's good at just twisting the situation around and be like, no, of course not.
You did say that he would have been a really good politician, right?
Yes, it sounds like he would have been a good politician, but he's not. I don't think he's a good person, and Netero didn't like him. Like, he chose him as vice chairman because he didn't like him. So now, though he's got too much power and people are voting for him for no good reason, I'm guessing, Jing is nowhere to be found. So,
once again.
Yeah, things are shitty, and I don't want that guy to become chairman. So we'll see what happens, I guess. But in the meantime, let's focus on Kiriwa and his sibling.
Cool.
Yeah?
Alright.
So let's jump in this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to know when these come out, and check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
Let's go!
Let's go.
So the next request won't be as demanding, right?
No, but it's the fact that as soon as he heals Gon, he needs to answer and do the requests. And those requests won't be big, but he doesn't want to give them to anyone else because he doesn't want anyone else to pay for that. But if he doesn't fulfill the request, he and Gon are gonna die. And now he just said he wants to save Gon and Alluka. So how do you want to save your brother? How does that work?
I don't know.
Can we exorcise that Nanika from him?
We can maybe block the Nen?
Maybe. Good,
It won't work. It only works on definitive
yes,
troop members.
yes, I know.
If not, Kurapika's gonna be dead.
Yeah. The thing is, I get it's creepy. I get it's too, you know, I will say, despite the fact that the ability is creepy, that little boy is so sweet.
I know.
So cute, and
I
he
know.
loves his brother.
Those are always the worst.
You know, there's a bit of it that's like, oh, okay, he would not have showed up to take his brother out of that prison if it wasn't for Gon. But now he's here, now he remembers, now he's like, oh shit, I allowed that to happen.
I'm gonna save you now.
There's the fact also that the only reason why he took him out was to go heal Gon directly, because you can do that from afar. I get that.
Yeah.
There's also, but then he added that he wanted to save his brother, so all of that makes me love Kiriwa even more as a big brother, as a person, as a character.
Well, basically, it's like killing two birds with one stone, right?
But he understands the rules of this, so I don't think he's, you know, Illumi is kind of saying it like he's stupid, like he doesn't understand that, you know, he's gonna have to face the consequences and he won't be able to, and he'll die, and you know, Illumi thought he was the most important person. I'm like, dude, you don't know your brother.
I did say, Illumi really loves a little brother.
Yeah, that's a lot of people that we know that would die if Killua didn't, you know, made his wish and did not manage to do those next requests. But Killua's not stupid in my mind. I'm like, he's gotta understand, or he's gotta have a plan on how to, or he's willing to suffer like crazy. Then again, like, look, that first request was to die. Anyone who doesn't know,
like I said, maybe
you can play around.
You can play around the request. Like you can pretend, pretend to be dead.
Yeah, in a fucked up way, by the way. Like he literally managed to make it look like he was gone.
Yeah.
Maybe, but then how do you pretend? Like, give me your liver. It's like a dirt liver. Mud pie. This is my liver.
Your brain.
How do you pretend to give that? And like those were the requests after the computer thing. So they're not big requests. So it was a pretend die. The requests that he's gonna make after the saving Gon thing are not gonna be that easy to fulfill. Really, it's gonna be difficult. So I get why everyone is scared. Like I said, it looks like if we're gonna save both Alluka and Gon, we're gonna have to go head to head with Hisoka and Illumi, because they're gonna be like, if it looks like we can't, like he's about to make, you know, cross that limit and lead to everyone we know dying, you gotta kill Alluka. I'm surprised they didn't try that before, but it's because they're selfish. Like there's still the need to, like, they keep saying he's not part of the family, he's different and stuff. I think they kept him alive because there's a twisted need to keep that wish well, basically.
Yeah.
Because some of them have been using that ability recently.
To get computers.
To have it, to get the computers. The parents don't seem to have used it for selfish reasons, just to prove a point or to understand the ability.
Did you love to make experiment on people?
And
to
like
prove a point or to learn new stuff?
Illumi wants to kill Alluka, but the others seem to be like fine with just keeping him alive but locked up. So in a way, they still consider Alluka family, and they don't want to.
The mom was proud that Kiriwa suggests for her to die.
Well, yeah,
as his wish.
Whenever Kiriwa, you know, there's a part of Kiriwa that we all the time, whenever that shows up, the assassin side, we're like, I don't like to see him in that state. But whenever he's like that, the parents love it. That's what they taught him. Be heartless. It's him doing anything necessary to get what he wants. Yeah. So of course she's gonna love it. She's the mom who tortured her kids to show them she cared.
I know.
So if they do that to her, she's gonna be fine.
You've grown so much.
He has grown. But the reason why we're proud of that growth is for the other side of Kiriwa that has grown. The side of him that is caring and wants to help his friends. The one that came out of it and was like, I'm gonna save my brother and Gon. Both of them. That's that side of Kiriwa that I'm like, I'm so proud that he grew up. But aside from that, like, I don't know. it looks like if, the easy way to do this is to bring Alluka to Gon, have him heal Gon, then see more of Kiriwa's suffering to do the requests, which I feel like that's not how it should go. Like, they need to surprise us here. Something needs to happen, because I don't want Killua to suffer. And
no more, please.
Everyone is basically saying, like, of course they're saying that there's rules that the family doesn't know. And then I thought maybe it means that whenever Alluka is saying big brother instead of Killua, that means it's not, the ability doesn't work. But then the ability did work. So I'm like, how does that rule affect anything? I don't know. Maybe it's just that he understands that. Okay. That probably just means that he sees his brother, Alluka, and he sees the entity, Nanika, as something else. And he wants to get rid of that something else. Kind of like his dad, like, is saying, that's something else we don't acknowledge as our son and stuff. He wants to get rid of that and save the brother.
Could we maybe exorcise Nanika?
I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if that's what we need. They did mention exorcists and stuff before, and they said that wouldn't work. But I don't know. I don't know if Killua has a plan.
I know they said that an exorcist wouldn't work on Gon to erase the contract that he did.
True. So maybe on the brother. Maybe. I kind of wish God.
Démons sort de ce corps.
Les démons viennent vous chercher. Venez me chercher, démons. That's a callback to a game we played. Sorry. I brought back the French. But yeah, I mean, in this instance, I just hope Kiriwa has a plan, because Illumi and Hisoka are going to take care of things, because otherwise they'll die, like everyone else. And it's not a good way to end this show.
No.
Everyone we know just drops dead. Great.
The end.
The end. And again, I mean, I don't have much to say about the voting thing. I mean, he's just manipulating the situation to get the votes. It's more of the same.
I'm more interested in the missing hunters to know what happened to them.
Well,
because like I said, I have in mind that he might be the one responsible behind it.
I don't know if that's relevant
to something.
I don't know if
he's a shitty character.
I don't know if it's gonna be relevant. It's just, maybe it was just a way
to... They just brought it up?
Well, maybe it was just a way to make us understand that this guy can't be trusted and he's not good at his job. Because I don't know if we have time to bring it up. Well, I mean, we still have a few episodes. At the moment, I am more interested in the brother situation. And, I mean, in the last 2 episodes, with the vote, it has been the same thing twice. It's just him manipulating the situation to get more votes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see where that leads, the whole thing, but in the meantime, I am more focused on what's going on with Kiriwa and Alluka and eventually Gon. And I kind of want to see this guy again. Leodio. I know we won't see Kurapika, but Leodio would be great. He's in the opening.
He's using Nen?
He's using Nen. Okay, do you want to talk about something else?
Nope.
No? I mean, it's a short discussion, but sometimes it happens.
Not a lot of stuff had happened, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We did talk about Alluka.
We did talk about Alluka. Okay, we're gonna move on. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube next week, guys. So wait for it. I'm gonna see you next time.
Yes. Bye.
Bye, guys.